Please, just declare the blocks and stop the phase. Please don't overthink it, because you might notice what's going on. Please don't think too hard. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today we are in the zombie realm. And zombies that are not typical zombies, they are actually super budget friendly best zombies ever. Yeah, this is actually one of the decks that have the least rares I have ever played in Magic. The only rares in this deck are 4 Champion of the Perished. And that's it, right? Nothing else. Necroduality is Mythic, but it's not a rare. And actually, only those 6 cards are like real wild cards. The rest is basically commons and uncommons. And I wanted to check if we can even compete in Mythic with deck that doesn't consist out of all the rares. What more, it's zombie. I never see this card played in my life, and now I'm playing it. The same goes for this one and this one. So it seems like a junk. On the power level, it's definitely not Boros level, but to be fair, this deck can compete in Mythic. We actually will win some games. I personally went a little bit below 50%, but from the bigger samples I have seen on this deck, it's around 50% win rate in Mythic and Diamond. And that's a big deal. This means that this deck actually can compete in ladder right now while having only 4 rares. I think that is something a lot of players can appreciate, and the fact that this junk is actually playable, it's just amazing. And the reason it is playable is just this puts 2 zombies into the battlefield. It also has flying, it's not the most important thing. So it basically gives Champion of the Perished +2/+2. It is perfect synergy with all the sacrifice exploit things. We have like this exploit team in the deck. And yeah, this really works very well with all the zombies. We also have Necroduality, so if you cast this while Necroduality is on the board, you basically get like 8/8 of stats in a way for 3 mana, and like though of course this is like the payout out of Necroduality that doesn't do anything on its own, but all in all this deck does a lot. And with the cards like Skaab, the cards like Narfi, those creatures will be bigger. So the more creatures you have, the wider you go, the more value you have. You also have Archghoul of Thraben. Oh my god, the name. 3 mana, 3/2 zombie that basically draws you cards every time your zombie dies. And guess what? This token is a zombie. When it dies to anything, even attack, you get to draw a card. So sometimes, even if the enemy doesn't want to block, to not give you the cards, you can just attack with Decayed and it's a zombie. Or another zombie you control. Okay, I thought for a moment it's not token and I thought I'm talking crap. No, it's okay. That's how it works. Just to double check. And yeah, like the value is here definitely. We also have some counter spells because they also create zombies. Everything creates zombies. And if you have Skull Skaab, like imagine this scenario. You have this guy. That gives you a zombie token whenever you exploit a non-token creature. And then you have Champion of the Perished, and then you cast this, and then you exploit it. Like, the combo that you keep getting, and all the zombies, especially with Necroduality. If this goes unanswered, generally decks cannot compete with you, because you are going so wide. As long as you don't draw 5 lands in a row, you will just flood them with value. And we have like a good split of zombies that get you ahead in the board and zombies that give you ahead in the card advantage. Organ Hoarder, card you probably never seen before. 4 mana, bad stats, when enters battlefield, draw 1 card of the top 3, basically. And this is pretty decent, because if you double it with Necroduality, that's actually a lot of value. And even without the Necroduality, it helps you find the right cards for the situation, while still being zombie, while basically not costing you the card. It's not a great card, of course, but with the full synergy, it pumps the other creatures. It's a good target to sacrifice, because the big effect is this draw card. So you can in a way sacrifice it to other exploit and get like 2/2 zombie instead of 3/2 zombie, it doesn't matter, and you get a free creature just to get rid of to first thing or things like this. You might keep getting cards with the Archghoul when you sacrifice, like it all comes together. The deck definitely It has a lot of synergies, and you basically pay out with your synergies for the lack of raw power in the cards, because in vacuum this card is not good. In vacuum this card is not good, but together they make of a junky semi-competitive pile that actually does something. So with that being said, the big heroes are of course like Champion of the Purge. This is one of the main cards because it benefits the most out of all the zombies you play. Narfi, card you probably never seen played. I have never seen this played. Definitely had its moment this game, like this video. In one of the games it was actually a huge play. I encourage you to watch it. I think it was fun. The good part about this card is the ability, of course, because you can cast it as an instant. Some people will miss it. If they won't miss it, it's still a threat. It's basically 3 mana for 3 Lord, so it actually makes a big difference because the rest of your deck is going white. On the mana base, we only have 4 tap lands. They made sure to always hurt. I don't know how. And of course, we are running so many snowlands because we want all the Narfi abilities and also Priest. Priest definitely benefits a lot from snowlands. And you want to basically cast all the snowlands every single turn, so this doesn't lose its edge. And it's one of our only removals in the form of zombie. Okay, so I think that was the correct intro for the deck. Zombies. If you like zombies, this is definitely the most budget-friendly, nearly competitive version. It's definitely not tier 1. You won't smorg the ladder with this one. But in Mythic, I think you can go like 50% win rate if you draw this well. And if you are below Mythic, you probably can ladder up with this one. So for a deck with 4 rares, and 2 Necrodualities and Zombie for all the zombie fans, that also plays a lot of cool cards like Narfi, Organ Hoarder, cards that don't see any play basically. I think it's worth it. And yeah, if you are a zombie fan, you know what to do. And with that being said, if you like experimenting with the decks, if you like Dimir colors especially, any control, or just want to support what we are doing here, don't forget to subscribe. It really helps, it makes my day a bit better, and I always am happy when I see this number go up because it means I've done something right, and I'm really happy that you guys are satisfied with the videos. So thank you for that and appreciate the support. And with that being said, let's go into the zombie land. Okay, well, I wonder how it goes. Like, our opening is definitely strong, we are on the draw, so while we lose some tempo, we have enough of 1 and 2 drops, I think, that we can get it back, in a way. Let's see if enemy has Blizzard Brawl. Blizzard Brawl, definitely the last thing. Yeah, thank you. Enemy is appreciative of our zombie deck. And I do enjoy it. Nah, our stuff way better. Okay, so do we go for the Priest? Yeah, because it's better mana-wise. This will be 4-drop probably. We don't attack because he wants to trade. We need to be careful about turn 4 when they will start growing. That is a bit of an issue. I definitely would love to cast Shambling Ghast and Stinger in the one turn. Maybe that was actually better. Like, he just goes full all in. I'll take this one hit. Okay, that's decent, but we want more zombies, bro. Just give us some zombies. So we can -3/-3, but that's not perfect. Oh boy, like, we don't have good targets. Like, we either waste all the mana and play the good creature that will actually next turn stop being good. This is the last turn when it works. Oh boy, I think we... Yeah, it's actually super hard. I have no idea what to do. I will actually waste my turn. So it means that this was a mistake and I should waste last turn instead of this turn. Yeah, that was a big deal. You know what? Let's just keep blocking, I guess. I guess I could kill the pack leader. So here comes the 4-drop. Oh, maybe they don't have it. You know what? This is actually insanely good for us. He might have Inscription. I think that's the play, right? bring it on. Like, he definitely has something. It's either Tamiya safekeeping, which is... what? Did he actually trade everything? Like, that's why the Shambling Ghast wasn't great, because if he casts a 4-drop, like, he saves all the creatures and pumps them. What? Honestly, that seems like the worst possible play with this card. He basically gained nothing. He only countered the trigger from this instead of just getting a full trade on the champion. Like, it's not like I complain. I really like it, but it's pretty weird. Okay, and let's go for the Stinger. And let's go for Priest. Even though this is a good card, I think like this always trades. And I will face myself. Let's just pain ourselves a bit. The draw was awful. That's something I want to make clear. Like, our opening was great, but then we didn't draw anything. Like, really. Yeah, I think we block like this. It's fine. Like, we are outvaluing enemy so hard. And do we keep up the counter spell? Yeah, I think we do. I think we do. Yeah, because next turn is just better. And I do not mind even trading 1 for 1, it's fine. We have so many cards that we don't care. Even though green can have very strong cards. As long as the board is empty, our hand has more value than his. And if he wants the combat trick, that's where the counter goes. Only 3 mana. You did not expect the flip the switch. And now we have zombies that we can sacrifice. Okay, I did not expect this one. Okay, okay, okay. I see how it goes. Okay, let's think about the land. This is not great. What is the emote? Yeah, this one. Fair, fair. Okay, so we play like this. Enemy is top decking, so we can exploit this zombie and get some cards. This is super greedy. Yep. It is. So we don't play anything, we can start with the Ice Tunnel as well. He might have a very good top deck, and it will bring us to like 6 or something. We need to block this one. Blizzard Brawl is definitely the best card he can draw. Okay, and he did not, which is awesome. I think... I like the guy. Look at the top 3 cards, one of them into the hand. So this is the best opener, because we probably will hit other zombie. Let's get Abomination, because it gives like the most meat on the board, and we just need a lot of zombies, so we can start doing stuff. Like, this was our turn, look at how much we increased stuff. Pecksong Puppy. Yeah. Oh boy, here we go into the territory. It wasn't the perfect play, but I will take it. Oh, Necroduality was enough. Pretty intense game, like the early game was pretty close. I think he misplayed very hard. Okay, so our opening is decent. We are not on the play, so that hurts. Landrow is actually pretty good, because then we can curve out completely. With this we couldn't, so... You know, like, our start is decent, but it's Esper, so I'm a bit scared. Like, they will have so much removal, and when they can remove the champion, like this, definitely cuts your power quite a lot. And enough with the lands, I want some power, please. Like, this is enough lands for the rest of the game, let's give me some zombies, please. So next turn it will be Archghoul, unless enemy keeps up all the mana. Okay, Tenacious Underdog is actually quite fine, you know? I will take it. And I will attack. If he tries, yeah, read the card. It will be a zombie, one way or another. Like, I do not mind losing zombies right now. And that's the problem for our opponent. Like, he wants to block because he wants to be defensive, but then he gives us card advantage. Still, we lose some. Put into graveyard. Yes, please. You may review. If you don't... if you don't put the card in your hand, you might put... Yeah, okay. So we went effectively scroll 1. Wedding announcement, sure. Okay. This is the turn. Guys, this is the freaking turn. You were waiting for Necroduality, and here it is. This 1 mana might be something, but it's fine. We just need to be aggressive. If he has removal, he needs to cast it. On the bright side, casting Tenacious Underdog is not perfect for him. He loses tempo, he loses life, both things that he generally lacks. Okay, that's pretty... Okay, that explains it. So we need to flood the board with a lot of stuff. Unfortunately, Esper has White March, and White March answers Necroduality. So we need to make sure that we stop drawing lands. Oh my god, please stop drawing lands. It's so irritating. We drew 13 cards, 8 of them were lands. So it's like 60% land draw. It's insane. Like, we have a perfect setup. We just freaking need... Okay, thank god he blocked. Oh my god. Actually, we might hit a zombie. Reveal. Of course, legendary zombie, just to make sure. Reveal it. Like, we could... Yeah, let's just draw it, right? It sucks because that's the only card in our deck, only zombie in our deck that does not benefit from Necroduality. But you know what? I'm in the point that I will take it. Yay, we have a duplicate. By the way, one of the 2 cards in the whole deck that don't do anything with Necroduality. Like, the draw has been so awful. Opening was great. Like, our starting hand was perfect. But the draw is just abysmal. We need zombies, we need Scorpion, we need stuff. Just give me the stuff, bro.
Thanks.
We need to use Necroduality before he gets to March. Okay, Lord, like, we actually don't super care. It's definitely annoying as hell, but with Necroduality we can flood the board. We just need card. This is super good draw. Thank you. Like, honestly, thank you. So how do we do this? First, let's start with an Organ Hoarder. Card that you have never seen in your life. Hand. This is a card though. Like, we need to go hard on the value. Oh, more lands. Yes, sure, I never had enough lands in my life. But to be honest, this one makes a small difference. It might be okay. Oh no, it doesn't. Like, we don't have a 2-drop. So that was awful. Let's go like this maybe. Let's play all of our lands so we can outland the control deck. Do we attack? I don't think so. Like, I guess 3 mana is not the worst, but with Scorpion we should... Yeah, with Scorpion we will have enough mana, so +1/+1 is enough. We need to force him to sweep the board. And with Necroduality, he won't be able to keep up with the flood of zombies. He just doesn't have enough cards in the hand. Even with double Planewalker, they will crumble at some point as long as we keep using our mana. So, he needs Sweeper. He needs a Sweeper. The problem is that after the Sweeper, he can make new Spiders and new Ninja. And this is where the problem begins, so we need to draw into Refill very quickly. On the bright side, Narfi can be taken back. Oh my god, yeah, I forgot. Vanishing Verse, at least we got some value. Okay, but that's brutal. Definitely Vanishing Verse is one of the best answers to duality. I'm so glad we got this value. This turn was the big one, and now we need to again think about resources, and now Planewalkers have become a problem. Because without Necroduality we cannot outvalue them too easily. So I guess we need to use Narfi. Oh boy. So we are basically 2 creatures. It's so lame that Esper has become like an aggro deck with minions. Like, okay, it's mid-range, but it's basically like an aggro deck, glorified aggro deck. What have they done to my colors? That's so sad. Okay, the drama. Okay, so I think it's first Stinger, right? Okay, we definitely need to start pressuring them. Problem is the blocks they have are pretty amazing overall. So I will actually draw some cards. Do we get the treasure? I guess we do. I guess treasure is okay, like it can be useful at some point. Okay, that's a bit late, but super good. Is it super good? I don't know. Maybe. Unfortunately, we don't get any value by casting zombies. Let's... Yeah, like we don't get value out of this. At all. So no reason to exploit it. I know it would be a bit bigger, but Shambling Ghast has -1, so it's basically the same. Let's play on tap round to preserve the treasure. There might be turns when it matters. Do we go for the Shambling Ghast? You know what? Enemy stop decking, so let's go. Let's go! I don't know what we do with this. I honestly don't. I guess we trade for lol. Enemy cannot attack or he dies, right? There is a second plan to what I'm doing. Because I expect a land from the top. Yeah, so it's fine. He will play just something. Counters from Aspirant are annoying. It will be hard to match in a way. So the point is that he might forget that we can get back Narfi at instant speed. Like, it is actually an instant speed. See? No sorcery speed, close. So, maybe we can bait him into some bad plays, because nobody plays Narfi, and maybe he doesn't remember how it works exactly. Or at least for some bad blocks, right? Like, he is quite, maybe not high mythic, but decent mythic, so probably he won't get baited, but it's worth a try. Like, the Necroduality that we lost is a huge hit. This was our win con, basically. Without it, it will be so hard to just come back. Our board is decent. Problem is that his board is refillable, and he can force a refill. I'm sure he plays at least 1 or 2 sweepers like me. Even Mythic Massacre synergizes with his own creatures just to, you know, Mythic right now deals 6 damage directly. That's a big deal. It's like a huge burn spell. And the fact that it can be used defensively, you can play around it, like, he should have Mythic Massacre in this deck. It's funny that you want to play sweepers in your creature deck because it's so good with stuff. Okay, that was probably one of the worst draws ever. We get rid of something, definitely. It has to be Aspirant. Aspirant is just such a good card. Yep, loyalty goes to love.
Subservience will be rewarded.
Kaito threatens the Reaper, and that's actually insanely strong play. So we need to attack everything. So enemy has what? 5 blockers. So we need at least 6 attackers. 4, 5, 6. Oh, cool. I see. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Oh boy, this is so intense. I think he will still try to protect Kaito, or at least get good blocks. Okay, this one trades, this one doesn't. Let's see if he remembers about the Narfi. So far, I think he doesn't. Okay, you know what? When we get Narfi back, we might get some juicy trades. Maybe we can bait this into a win. Please, just declare the blocks and stop the phase. Please don't overthink it, because you might notice what's going on. Please don't think too hard. Oh yes, it's all coming together. And now click next phase, please. Don't think about it. Just click the button. It's highlighted. Yes. No. It's the sign. I can no, he realized. Oh no, the bait failed. Oh no, he noticed how the card works. Did he? We might time him out, like it's overthinking already. Yeah, now he remembers about Narfi, I think. However, those two traits are still very good. Yes! See ya, nerd! Oh my god. It's so lame, I know, but I'm just so happy. This is Oh, you think like this? I say Narfi. I want it and I will get it. Oh boy, he forgot we can do it as many times as we want. This is -1. So we can trade. Lolf will be annoying, but she can use ability one time. And this is best we can do. Narfi, finally shining after, like, I don't know, year of being unused. This is your first game in Standard, bro. And you actually made a difference. Congratulations, you are a real king. Okay, what do they have? Nothing that matters. Oh, that's a sweeper. This is a sweeper. You play like this if you have a sweeper. So, I guess I will block still. It is unfortunate, so it means that we don't get to leave this. We had to do it, like that was the play, unfortunately. Or maybe he just wanted to draw a card because he has no sweeper. Oh, was that the case? You can cast the Tenacious Underdog. Oh. I hate you. I hate you so much right now. It's fine. It's fine. We'll definitely draw something amazing from the top that will keep us in the game. I don't think even a card like this exists against 2 Planewalkers with 8 loyalty and 2 loyalty. Oh boy, that was so close. I really feel the game was good. I really feel we did most of it. And I think the first blocks that he did were much better, but I think he realized about Narfi, but I think he forgot that we can do it as many times as we want. So he wanted to kill it in response, but he forgot that we can do it over and over. But still, not good enough. Okay, so he decided to not ult. I'm not surprised. And that's our top deck. A 1-drop. Yeah, that's the problem with those aggressive decks. Late game, when you draw your 1-drop, it doesn't look super fun. And enemies at actually at 15. So we are in a big pickle right now. I'm not sure if we can come back. I think the best route would be something like Necroduality, if he has no answer, into like Stinger, and in 2 turns we can completely start flooding the board again. And then it depends when he draws the card. Okay, Menace, so we cannot block. I guess. That will be hard. If I get land from the top, I will probably rage quit at this point. Please, deck, don't force me. I have made a path. I will rage quit. Okay, I wanted to rage quit because I don't think we will win this. Let's play like this. I guess, like, we die, right? So let's try to force enemy into some bad plays. He might really love his Planewalkers, and hopefully he kills our creatures, so we can draw something cool. And he did. It's probably the best. If he just keeps attacking, we die. So, big misplay from his side, and I love it. Yeah, trigger. Yes, great, I would love another legendary. That's so fun. Yes, definitely put it into graveyard, because it's basically the same. Reveal it. Yep. It's always great to hit your only 2 legendary creatures every single time the legendary hurts you. Great. Perfect. It's tapped, so we can block one of the spiders. We get hit for nearly lethal, but not lethal. So let's keep playing. All he needs to do is double play Tenacious Underdog and attack with everything. Let's see if he knows this. He might even not attack with the Aspirant if he's scared, and just go with the spiders, which is awesome. And he actually did. He does not realize that this is force block. It means that we need to block both like this. So it's great. It's great that he did not realize it, because he basically gave us 2 extra life for no reason. It will still hurt. It will still hurt. We got some free cards. Like, we are hanging, but I think Midhook Massacre will be the reason we fall behind. Like, we cannot deal with this direct damage. We are at 3, we have no healing, we are not the control deck. So, yeah. Like, Necroduality exiling was just too much. It was just a super powerful play. So I will play one more turn. If I don't get something amazingly strong, I'm out. Do not waste our time of entertainment. I hope you are entertained. I am trying to talk a lot, so at least that's something. Okay, and he decided to draw a card. I cannot blame him for this. He also deals 1 extra damage, which is actually a big deal, because then they kill directly, even if we block something. That's not good enough. Good game, my control friend. And I think it deserves this emote as well. Good game, good game. That's not a good hand, to be honest. Like, if we draw a land, it's okay. If they don't remove champion, that's a lot of ifs. We have a lot of 3-drops. Let's take it. Because we are on the draw, we have better chance of drawing this extra land. Okay, that's actually a decent... It's not a land, but it's probably as good as it gets, as long as it's not a land. And we are against mono black control with Blood on the Snow, most likely. Or Orzhov, one of the 2. Mono black. Okay. Okay. Like, definitely the pressure is there. This one... Which one is better? Probably this one, right? I don't know. I will play this one, because I like the creature a bit more. He really wants to trade, so let's not give him this opportunity. Let's force some direct removal. Okay, like, so it will be zombies against tenacious underdogs. You can always box you know, just keep boxing the zombies until they die. That's the flow of this game. And I guess... Can we do something smart? Not really. I think this is as good as it gets. We still get extremely bad traits, to be fair. I will attack with this one. Like, it trades okay with everything. And we get rid of the other underdog with the priest. So, in a way, we clear the resistance. Problem is that he has 4 mana, and this is when the power plays comes in. Oh, he wanted zombie as well. Okay, that's a super important draw. Okay, okay, we are in this game. Nice. So, let's... Okay, this is Deadly Dispute, by the way. Deadly Dispute. So, if we cast this is 2 zombies, so this will go to 5/5, so we can safely attack. We don't use the priest, because he wants to block and use Deadly Dispute. If we target this, he just uses this in response. And we basically wasted a zombie for no reason. And I'm pretty sure he will Deadly Dispute anyway. Okay, so he went really hard on this one. That's fine. Like, we have rest of the zombies. And it also means that he does not get a treasure if he wants to finish this. And that's a big deal. One of the big parts you Deadly Dispute is because you actually want the treasure. Oh, there was no Deadly Dispute? That's why I did not understand this block. Like, it didn't seem like a good idea. In his situation, I know the treasure is one of the most important cards, because you usually have a sweeper and you just needed to clear the board and win the game. So, and I mean, I think he misplayed something. Something was not right here. Okay, so while we have tap land and we only have 2 lands, I actually do not mind it one bit. This is a very strong opening, depending if he has 1 or 2 mana removal. If he doesn't, I think we pack like a huge punch to the enemy. Unfortunately, this is the play we have to make, because of the tap land, so that hurts a little bit. But probably we won't champion as well, right? So the only better one would be untap land into like Stitches. Or whatever it's called. And let's cast it before attack because it pumps. So now everything is way bigger. Even if they counter, they just got rid of the counter, and us being mana screwed means that Jewelry will always be a counter spell. Like basically a hard counter spell. So let's see how he played. Oh, that's the deck. That's so weird. I did not expect this one. So we want to trade. Let's put some counters, shall we? We need to be super aggressive. He can kill us in like 2 turns. So we need to kill him in 2 turns. I'm scared. They have ways to connive. Like, everything that targets this will connive. So it means that he will put the counter and he basically gets a free trade on the champion. Okay. Maybe it was risk I should take, I'm not sure. Like, there was a chance that maybe he missed on the 1 mana targeting spell, but this is basically what the deck is about, so they have like plenty of those spells. Like 1/3 of the deck are those spells, so I just don't feel that it was smart to gamble on this. Also, he needs the vigilance to start attacking, otherwise he's stuck into blocking. I think is pretty strong. The fact that he plays runs, is this correct? Like, I didn't play rune in my version, and I honestly think it's very slow for the effect. So he wants to raise. I guess we will try to raise. Not sure how it goes, to be fair. We have handful of counter spells basically. This is a very strong draw. So we cast it just to pump the champions, as we cannot double cast any zombie anyway. We cannot counter because we got mana screwed. So you know, we might as well pump all the creatures. He can protect the creature, so it's not like the priest will kill him. Also, we actually are so mana screwed that we cannot even kill a 3/3. I just realized it. Let's not attack. Vigilance is a big deal. However, he only has 2 turns of it, and the future turn will be the last one. We can chambok something. We won't be able to go above -3/-3 with the Priest of Haunted Edge. So if he goes to 4/4, we can safely just chamblock with the Priest, because it will be useless anyway. Yeah, and I think that's the case. So then we lose the least attack. Yeah, it's already out of our reach for this game. Like, not with this kind of draw. We basically got completely mana screwed. This animation. Who did this animation? I know the idea, but it's still awful. Okay, being able to counterspell is pretty important here. And we can kill Mavinda, right? We have to kill Mavinda. There is a chance I should just try to go for the Virtuoso somehow, but I think baiting his 1 mana spell. Nah, bro, nah. You had enough. Like, it's already hard enough for us. Don't make it weirder. And yeah, those are the zombies. And now you are tapped out and you will feel the pain. We can attack with this one. He cannot block. This is basically his full game plan. If he loses this, he loses the game probably. Ah, not so happy. Trigger happy, are we? He has 3 cards though, that's quite a lot. Okay, this is better. Let's see if he counters it or something. Like, he had Jewelry before. There is a chance he has more. Like, if he drew Jewelry, he shouldn't play them as a land, so he should have it, yeah. Like, with this mana draw, we cannot really play around it. Like, that's unfortunate. We are unfortunately stuck into begging for lands until we can play our cards finally. Like, we have a lot of... Like, we basically could spend like 12 mana right now, and we just can't because we don't have them. Enemy is on 5 lands when we are struggling on 3. Okay, March. I'm not sure if that's the best play. Like, you sure, bro? I don't even block it. I don't think they can kill me. They need 7, right? They need 3 triggers, so +1. Yeah, I think we just take it. With correct draw, we might actually kill him. I don't think we will, but we have enough zombies in the deck probably to do it. Tapland is pretty awful here. How do we do it? We definitely... oh no, we don't want the damage, right? So if we attack right now with the Ghast, it's what, 7, 6, 7 plus 6, Sloth, 13, 15, 18, and we kill him with the first stinger. If it goes through, which it doesn't. I think he either has another march or one exile effect, so we cannot go for Leafar. I'm pretty sure about it. That's an interesting play. Like, theoretically we could kill him, but I think if we counter, we cannot play a single creature because of the tap land. This is so unfortunate. So how do we do it? Or we just wait one more turn to make the play? I will actually wait one more turn. I'm not sure about this play at all. I'm pretty sure if he attacked like this, it means that he has a counter play to our all-in. And I think this is March, because that's how I play with March. I just go completely crazy, because I know enemy cannot punish me. Yep, back to 4. Like, it doesn't matter whether it's 6 or 4, we are dead when he hits our face. And if he has flying, we are dead as well. Maybe I should attack with 1. So I expect March that will kill us, right? I think that's what's happening. So maybe if I expected March, yeah. So maybe if I expected March, I should actually hold up the counter spell to at least live longer. I think that was the play. I think I made the wrong call here. Because if we didn't attack, because we expected the March, it means that we die. So if we played around March, we didn't go through with the plan, and we just played around half of the March and not the other one, and that's why we lost. So pretty bad play on my part.